Hey guys, welcome to the second stream of the day. We did our normal stream this morning, 10 a.m. for 4 hours, Mass Effect Andromeda. Rescued the Moshai, took care of the architect on EOS, and then I had to take a break, do my yard work and stuff like that, get some dinner, relax a little bit. And now we're back for 3 hours. We're actually a little bit more than 3 hours. We're planning not to start until 6. But as you can see, it's a little bit before that. So we're going to play some Outer Wilds for a while tonight. This is something that was... When did I start this? I think this was the Extra Life stream a couple Saturdays ago. We started at as the last 2 hours of the stream. And did it as Mix It Up Monday. We did it a couple of other days as well. But I wanted to get back to it. I have it on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which means that I have access to it both on XB1X and PC. But because it's not a first-party title, it was in development before Microsoft purchased Obsidian. It does not have the Play Anywhere, which is basically cross-save for the Microsoft stuff. So I have been playing a little bit on PC, and that character is a little bit farther ahead in the story than my Cheryl is here. So hopefully I didn't mess up like I did this morning and not have any game audio. Looks like it's all right. Okay, so we are back in Edgewater. We have Ellie and Parvati with us. And let's see, my character, her skill set is essentially, she puts points in everything except for melee and defense. She might actually have had, I might have actually put some points into melee because of some achievements for melee type stuff, so put some extra points in there, but most of the rest of them are, let's see, ranged weapons, stealth, dialogue, tech. Yeah, so, and leadership. And you'll also notice that I have a character flaw of paranoid, and that's currently taking 3 points away from a lot of my stuff. Alright, so where are we? Where are we mission-wise? Okay. Alright, so we did get a nav key. We did get the nav key to go to Stellar Bay. And I think maybe before we do that, there's a smaller quest. Where was it? A couple of smaller tasks. Side quests. Maybe this solution vital. Blaze, I have no interest in playing Destiny, man. Doesn't interest me. I have it, but no interest. How's it going? How's your Saturday? Let's see what we could do. Oh, no, not that one. The Space Crime Continuum. Passcode. That one will probably be... Let's see. Let's do the... We'll do this one first. Then we'll do Passage to Anywhere. I think. Let's see. Salvage location. Alright, let's see. Can we get in? See, that's locked. Reason. Can we get in there?
Real slick.
Like there's some stuff. But, yeah, see this guy. What's this guy gonna do? can steal just about anything. As long as nobody sees you do it, we're okay. So is whatever it is that's bothering you the same thing that was bothering you the other day? Ah, okay. Sorry to hear that. My condolences.
I won't tell.
So we'll wait for this guy to go around again. That stuff that's in there. Probably don't need it. I had an uncle pass away last summer. Or was it the year before? It was either last summer or the year before.
Oh, we got a host.
Thank you for the host,
Welcome,
Blaze.
everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, I should be able to get this one now. Just gonna go the same pattern.
Great work.
So, alright. Let's see, let's dump all of our junk. See, guns. Yeah. That. Sell. What are we doing on weight? Plenty. Plenty. Alright, so we said that we were going to go do this one. Find Captain Irion on Scylla. Dr. Dorset, or Dorset, not sure how it's supposed to be pronounced, said that Captain Irion is most likely somewhere on Scylla. Go find him and make sure he's okay. Alright, so let's go do that. Ah. Okay, so we didn't find it. Anytime you find
anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
anytime you find something in a container or off of a body that can be used as a decoration. 8 be used in a decoration for one of your companion's rooms on the unreliable. It'll tell you when you go back to the unreliable, say you found whatever poster, whatever it is. All right, let's see. Not gonna pay that much to keep some of it. That's only 69. Do that. Eye. And I'm a level 16, so it's about my level. Spacer's Choice. Weapon. Like to get that higher. Should probably sell a lot of these junky weapons. Parvati's hammer, Parvati's gun. 200. Holy crap. Rock cannon level 7, 10, 12. Only level 9. Level 4. Holy crap. 10. See what Ellie's pistol. Can we do 9. Or I wish it would tell you. It doesn't say. It doesn't say who's wearing it. See, Ellie is right, or Parvati is right there, so she's wearing the Anti-Cleo's stuff. Say sticks, sticks. These two are mine. The gold ones are mine. The dark gray shaded ones are the ones for the companions. Wish there was a way you could customize it by, like, paint. Let's go. Let's go find this Captain Irion. Scylla landing pad.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Scylla. Okay, it's called Scylla. All right, girls. Ready to go? Right. Ellie smokes. A doctor that smokes. Great. That is a bit of a contradiction. Gabe's got some pretty bad loading screens, loading times. I mean, I've even got it installed on a SSD. And it's still slow as hell.
This is real space, isn't it? Empty and silent. Never thought I'd see the like. I'd look up at night, but...
This is the right place if you want to trade contraband, or hide smuggled goods, or do anything fun, really.
We'll look around up here first before we go down. Down to the marker. see what the map looks like. I mean, it doesn't look that big. You could probably just clean the entire thing out. An area is way over there. We're not going to be able to, it's not going to show us any enemies this far away, so all right, let's go take a look. This is a side quest that we picked up on the Groundbreaker.
They got the drop out. Does it? Time for a drink?
A little anxious for that, are you? Log. Ringmaster's log. Circus time primal performers. Sounds like a circus. Predictably, our primal passengers broke free shortly after landing. I said this would happen after the enclosure malfunction. We hushed up on Byzantium. Who cares how many tickets we sold? That woman lost an arm. First and second recovery teams never returned. The only way I can convince the rest of the crew to form a third team is if I join them. I'm management, architect, erase them. I'm not supposed to face this type of hazard. I'm leaving I'm leaving this journal with the ship in case we don't return. To any circus time employees reading this, immediately hand this device to your supervisor and stop reading. Circus time supervisors. Our plans to present the primal performers were premature. These creatures cannot be tamed. The next time marketing wants to present an actual circus, make one of them lead the damn thing. Here. Workbench. Where's a workbench? Check down here, then we'll go up the ladder. Must be down here.
You managed to take down a freighter this big.
What are you doing going up there, girl? things that I love about this game. Pick up something or looking at something that you know that you're not going to need. And you can immediately break it down without having to pick it up and then look in your inventory and breaking it down from there. Very convenient.
I can take a hint.
Oh, we can no, we have to go all the way down that way. Not enough room. Facing the other way.
My kind of Here I go!
Oh crap.
We've lost our body! Someone else will clean this up, right?
Trying to get melee kills too, which is why you see me walking around this out and ready. Let's see, that sniper's body should still be. I don't know whether it's got anything on it or not. Parts, that.
A few of these are sublight. Guess Lilia was trying to expand.
A lonely place to die. In 1,000 years, they'll still be lying out here.
Leaded armor. What level is that? Oh, 24. Somebody might be able to use that. Do the typical thing. We pick stuff up until we start running out of room for it. Faded broadsheet. A corner of the faded broadsheet is reserved for a Circus Time sponsored advertisement. Circus Time announces Primal Performance Tour. Come one, come all. This contradicts the message that we saw earlier. Circus Time is about to turn your community into a circus town. Our patented Primal Performance can sing, dance, eat, and dance. Want to feed the primals? 2 bits for a bag of sprat tails. Want to take one home? Ask our lawyers. Want to be part of the meet and greet retreat? Look into pricing for our premium primal pack. Keep your eyes to the sky. Primals are coming. Asterisk. Under no circumstances should primals leave their enclosure. Primals will consume human flesh. Unattended primals should be reported to the nearest Circus Time authority. Do not expose primals to gunfire, loud noises, or harsh language of any kind. Primal musk is toxic and mildly corrosive. Do not submerge body parts in primal musk. Circus Time employees will never instruct guests to interact with primal musk. Ever. you loot everything that you find, you'll never have to worry about ammo. Thing fixed. Alright, I think we got everything up here.
Here we go.
Here we...
Why is it we find fights every place we go?
He is way over there. It's 300 meters. I can see some critters down there. You know, let's go back up. Let's go back up to the workbench for a minute. Girls just magically appeared right behind me, even though they were in front of me. This bitch. Look at my mods. Modify. Let's see. My sniper. What does it have? Shock. It does shock. The assault rifle does what? It also does shock. Plasma. Swap that one for plasma. Let's see. What about? Let's see. I think Ellie's does plasma by default. Yeah. And what about Parvati's? Parvati's hammer. Can't put a mod on it. Right. Sorry, girls. Quick detour. Wait a minute. What did I not get in the? Yeah, I mean, I hit the boss. I don't know why it didn't get me in. Boo. Or was it the heist that I didn't get in?
Nothing personal, I swear.
I love the sound of that hammer. A very satisfying tink sound to it. Doesn't tell me what kind of damage I'm doing. I have to look in here again. So the assault rifle does plasma. Captain's log, independent freighter, getaway sticks. I want to retire on Groundbreaker. One more job, I told myself. Sorry. Never had any trouble with outlaws until now. I told them what we were hauling, but they shut off comms and opened fire again. They're shooting to wound. It's only a matter of time before this bird falls out of the sky, so I'm setting her down in hopes that we can broker some agreeable terms of surrender. Even if it means my head, at least the crew gets a fighting chance. Can't shake the feeling that they were ready for me, like they knew exactly which route I'd take. A way to end a career. These mega mag pigs. Broken down the weapon. Oh, got a backpack mod. That's a good one to have. That one adds carrying capacity. Always a good thing. So we've got 4. 5.
Multiple fractures, lacerations, and untreated burns detected. Signs indicative of sudden, violent crash landing.
Yep, that's me. No
Yep,
big deal.
that's me.
Just shrugging off my injuries as I stroll away from another flaming impact crater.
Also
This guy's
detecting
voice.
constipation, hair loss, reduced fertility due to tight trousers. Recommend a stimulant injection.
Hair loss? You take that back.
Tight trousers. Reduced fertility due to tight trousers. Wow, I'm kind of surprised there's not more stuff on the bodies of these guys. Hello, Captain. Sir?
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing. Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
Oh my god.
It's Dr. Fenhill.
You two know
I
each
certainly
other.
know his ex-crew. Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them than he has.
How cruel you are. I distinctly remember a special party at the Lost Hope Bar on Groundbreaker where we...
We did not.
Oh, fine. but we almost...
Keep going, and you're gonna see how good this automech is at picking up teeth.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate. Dilated pupils. Increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat. The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she? I wager she told you to say that, the sly old bird. I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards. And farewell to you, dear Dr. Fenhill. I trust I'll see you next I find myself on the Groundbreaker.
You'd better hope not.
Alright, let's see what else is here before we head out. We'll probably head back to the Groundbreaker and turn that in. Then go to the next, whatever the next one is, the next mission. Gosh, you can pick up so much stuff in this game. Girls want to have a little fun. I need to check and see the skills that I have. There's a couple of skills. Or, sorry, perks. Perks. Use. Where are they at here? Yeah, here you go. Chance to reset a companion ability cooldown when using the other companion's ability. So when I use Ellie's, it's a chance that our bodies will reset and vice versa, so we can use it immediately.
Hard to imagine leaving something as expensive as a terraformer lying around.
Seems pointless, though. You gotta leave it on forever. And the pylons. Else the air just drifts off.
a whole town up here.
Place never even had a bar. No wonder it's abandoned.
Oh, wouldn't the quiet get to you?
You're in my sights!
The last of them!
Nice job, ladies.
Gosh, that's clever.
I mentioned this the other day, but another thing that I really love about this game is your companions will not block a doorway, even if they're standing in it. One of the bad things about Fallout and Skyrim. They're standing there. You cannot get past them. Sell whatever junk we have. Oh, what's this? Mandibular rearranger. Here we go. This is the weapon that thing came to be because of a bug that they found during testing. The bug was that whenever you hit someone with whatever weapon it was, it would rearrange their face. Literally. So they decided to make it an actual weapon. And that's where the mandibular rearranger came from. Alright. Use the terminal. Messages. Alright, preliminary survey results. We've completed our initial survey, and I have to admit, Hunch was right. I owe you lunch next time I'm on Terra 1. We barely started our survey before we uncovered a mineral vein with high densities of yttrium and scandium. There's a limit to how much my team can extract in these pressure suits. Give us a terraformer and some prospecting mechanicals, and this little venture of ours make us all rich. The hope the weather on Terra 1 isn't getting you down. I hear our permanent facility on Hephaestus is almost ready for habitation. Message 2, day 127. Thanks for rushing that replacement part, Linda. My team got the former repaired and it's busy churning out O2 again. Oxygen. Did you have to send one loaded with seed stock? Damn grasses are triggering my allergies. Survey efforts continue. That initial vein ran dry quicker than we hoped, but we're getting promising results from other locations. Density of scandium lower than first sight, but yttrium still at respectable levels. We had a board team out here last week scanning for signals from the Hope. We could all guess the results from how unhappy they looked. It's been 3 years since the board classified the ship as missing. You'd think we'd be over it by now. Status report day 268. Congratulations on your promotion. Youngest full VP in company history. Just promise me you won't promote that drill bit Needham to replace you. Bad news, Lynn. All the sites within the former's dome have run dry. The mechanicals are bringing back good samples from beyond the retention field. I'll be sending you a requisition for a hauler to relocate the terraformer closer to the sites. My team heard that you arranged for some circus time traveling show to stop at our base. It was a big boost to morale. We can't wait for some entertainment out here. Thackeray. Denial of site relocation. Thackeray, your request for site relocation on that useless rock is denied. You've had over a year to generate a profit. If you haven't done it by now, it's not going to happen. And Evers is too busy to hide your incompetence. I don't want to hear about your absurd excuses either. The terraformer failure was bad enough, but this drivel about primals running loose and damaging your equipment is the limit. The utter limit. Do you hear? Operations at your site are terminated effective immediately. Got a new site in mind for you? One of the rocks orbiting Hephaestus. Temps are a cool 170 degrees Celsius. You'll love it. Needham. Logs. Happy birthday, Julia. Visiting board team reminded me of the date. We should be celebrating your 42nd birthday today. I try to get you drunk with the latest concoction. You turn up your nose and say it was nowhere near as good as the earth wine. I don't know where you are, big sis. It's been 13 years that you entered hibernation. Since the Hope started its journey, I don't know what happened, why you never got here. If the architect is kind, you didn't suffer. I think about you all the time. Every time one of the big interstellar conveyors blazes past, I look up and hope. Hope. Whoever named that damn ship should take a walk in the ether. I'm so sorry. I never should have convinced you to sign the indenture contract and join me on Halcyon. I'll never stop thinking about you, Jules. Please forgive me. Reminder, ask about Sublight. Ask Linda for info on this Sublight company. That freighter captain claimed to work for them. Very strange ship. No corporate branding or colors. The captain didn't wear an approved uniform. Dealing with him left me feeling out of sorts. Got some interesting items for sale, though. Can't shake the feeling that they fell off the back of a conveyor. That captain sold Harris something called the Rearranger, then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is the number of bits on Harris's cart. Looks like some strange tech. Maybe a scientist can make something of it. Sealed. Okay, how do we get in? Wonder. Door we get in. Say sell. Got it though. Look at that stuff here in a minute. Pistols. Less about shotguns are garbage. We have enough of those.
I'll keep it down.
Alright, back to the ship. So that's it for now anyway. I don't know if we'll be coming back or not. Mission. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Heist crew got wasted. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't take this long to load the ship. The ship's not that big. Aha, you have acquired toss ball. That's something for somebody's room. Decoration. Alright, back to the groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
Oh, really? Okay.
Welcome back. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Yes.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Alright, we'll do the Groundbreaker stuff first, and we'll go see Dr. Phineas and Ferb. Switch it on me again. Yep. So what are you doing sitting outside?
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm in the clear, thanks to you squaring my debt. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Nice.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
Sometimes it's a little sensitive.
It'd be nice to have you in here, patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way, then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return.
That would be me.
I can't thank you enough.
Alright, that's it for that one. To Dr. Wells. That's the one that's actually selected first. Oh, it's not a mission, it's just wanted us to do.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
So we exhausted all of the normal conversations with him first time we were here. Actually has something new to add.
What's on your mind?
Nope. You said if we came back, we could answer any questions that we had. All right.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.
That's it. Okay, that sounds like it's on. Well, all three of these. 4 of them, actually. Fallbrook. Or 2. Alright. We'll look for.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Something's fishy. Stellar Bay. Yacht Club. Right. Round up here first. See if there's anything of interest. Containers or otherwise.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Huh. 1. What's the map look like? Actually looks like a pretty big area. Hello, sir. Grim. Guess you're my...
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? Well, that is my ship.
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are they doing out here? Or it takes more than a few gunships to scare me.
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Alex Hawthorne. Captain Cheryl.
Well, there's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Options are, is Stellar Bay really that isolated? Or, you're not what I expected to find on Monarch. Or, I'm gonna have to take a look. I'm gonna have a look around town.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
You saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor? I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Who's
That's
the Black
Bertie
Hole?
Holcomb, only one of the greatest Tossball
Bertie
hackers
Holcomb?
ever.
I wonder if he's
Yeah, I was
kin.
gonna say.
Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Parvati's last
Everyone's
name.
heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something? On account of him being the best hacker who ever played, nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way.
Maybe word that differently.
Well, Holcomb's had a lot of nicknames over his career. Used to be the tallywhacker on account of what he'd do to the score. Before that, he was the slick stick, because his shots were always so smooth.
You're making this up.
I swear I'm not. At the start of his career, people called him the hack boss, but no one thought that was very catchy.
This poster sounds very valuable.
I couldn't really say, I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now. Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Probably we're gonna have to run into what's her name? I'm guessing is gonna be Nyoka. Whatever her name was. Nyoka. Anybody over here?
We're not the best equipped, but scouting for rats keeps us on our toes.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
More company speak. Let's see. All right, let's go talk to her and see if she's join us. And let's see. Nyoka bar talk bingo sheet. Several phrases have been marked off right between the eyes. There were 4 of them. That raft was this big. It took it down with one shot. Buy me a drink. It's probably okay, very colorful with the hair and the green.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. Don't interrupt, it's rude. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Cheryl, are you always this drunk?
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you? Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
We can get down to business about the information broker, or we could talk about vacation, or just seeing what it's like for myself. People talk it up like it's a shithole. Let's get down to business.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass
tax.
Let's
right?
talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Sure. What do you need? Or I'm not in the mood to fetch things. How much time do you need? Or I don't need an escort. Just tell me how to get to Devil's Peak. We'll humor her.
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
You mean caffeinoid? That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Medicine from the dispensary. And we got to steal it.
Velma seem out of sorts to you? He's always cranky. More than usual.
If Velma's capable of running the
Under
warehouse, she
Halstead.
can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like, hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry, I've got to get back to the warehouse.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Been asked to pick up a caffeinoid
And
supplement.
what a helpful young lady you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Well, I wonder if we told her it was actually for Nyoka, if she'd try to not give them to us.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents.
Alright, can we do a persuade?
Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
You don't give 5-finger discounts, Auntie? Oh, that's just awful. And just can't trust people these days, which is probably what she'd want us to say. One of the first two. Well, that one.
Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
Let's try Nyoka.
Oh, her.
Oops.
It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
There must be some way I can increase Nyoka's allotment. Or when can Nyoka get her next dose? Or doesn't anyone else on Monarch have caffeinoid? Try that.
If so, I would love to know where. Sublight supplies don't come cheap.
I'd hope not. Fleecing's the mark of a real professional.
Believe me, there's nothing I'd love better than to help you. But there's not much I can do. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room, for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
What's
the one upstairs, where we store our medicines. In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie. Chin up, dearie.
A lot of effort just to get some caffeine.
Wrap mask and painted eyes.
We're going outside the city walls.
Help me! My boy's in trouble!
That's the melee weapon that I'm carrying is actually for that. That sport 214. Okay, it's a little ways away.
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
You reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind off the sea helps.
That's smart. Here I go!
It's like in a lot of other games, if you've got a companion that's down, they'll stay down till that fight is over, and then once it's over, they'll automatically get up. You can go over and revive them, but depends on what the fight is and whether you want to take the risk. Do it. Oh, grenade launchers too. Not the pistol.
Here we go!
That's the last of them.
Church. It's exactly like the one in Edgewater. Oh, nice. That top hat. Pick up a nice hat. Oh, nice. Back picks. Alright, let's look at the skills. Look at the perks first. I know I want to get that one for sure. Chance to reset a companion ability cooldown when using the other companion's ability. Oh, nice. Plus it also unlocks the tier 3 stuff. Let's see, 10 points. I mentioned earlier, we're not putting a whole lot in melee and defense. Those 50. Dialogue. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. We usually put 2 in ranged, 2 in dialogue, stealth. Oh, we must have put an extra one somewhere. 10 isn't usually enough for those 5 categories to get 2 apiece.
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left us.
Weapons.
Settle into
Fix. That's what the little
Think they
icon
left
meant.
anything good behind?
At the bottom of the screen.
Cross them up! I'll fix you right up! Not bad, huh? Show 'em how it's done!
Terrified, I guess is what that means.
I got another fight in me.
there's one that just kicked in right there. Our bodies would not have normally been ready already. Dispensary supply room key. Perfect. Shit, I meant to break it down. Probably do. Time I come across a bench. So I got a mod for my armor to increase the carrying capacity. That on it. Gets an extra 20 kilograms. 36. Wow, 38. Those have got to be usable by somebody. This guy have a a dead sprat. Light ammo, heavy ammo.
Not a peep for me. Whew. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannery.
Am I the only one getting hungry?
So now we're going to sneak upstairs, I guess. And use the key that we just got. Zing's to-do list. Number 1, clean dead mantis swarms from air filters. Number 2, purchase gaskets. Do not buy from Sebastian again. Those look like they'd been sitting in a rapt's belly. 3, get fish oil from Velma. 2 or 4, ask Catherine for resupply. Number 5, Father Sanjar at walls. Oh, we were going to do the mods. Let's see. My armor. Oh, wait a minute. Before we even do that. Here. Wow, I have level 15. It's medium, the dodge, which I don't even care about. Stealth. That would be a great nation to have. It's level 15, 16. 6.
Cool, everybody. I'm
Sea Star, what's up? Happy Sunday to you. How's it going? All right, so we had melee skills, defense skills, Nightingale, 14. I mean, defense. Stealth skills -5, block +5. I think we'll probably go that one. It's it doesn't look so bad. Traveling? Are you making another trip to the States for work, or is this a for pleasure trip? Work. Okay, now let's see. Now that we've put that on, now let's see what kind of mods we can put on it. Fire. Let's see. Fine. Right, that's the one I just put on. Toughened. Body armor increases body armor and helmet armor. Ratings against physical damage. Alright, so alright, we'll do that, I guess. Silver Tongue, Hunter, Thug, Fence, Ranged, Silver Tongue. Ooh, dialogue skills +5. I think we're gonna go with that one. Okay. Graphic scanner increases the range at which interactable objects are highlighted. Nightingale step. The backpack. See, this is the one that we were talking about before. Do we do the increased weight, or do we do Nightingale? Let's do Nightingale. That's only, I say only, 20 kilograms. It doesn't sound like much. Sea Star, what would be the equivalent in kilograms to pounds? Is that something you can do in your head? I mean, I can do it on the internet, but you might be able to answer quicker if you know the answer. Wow. Yeah, it's according to Google, 20 kilograms is 44 pounds. Yeah. Yeah, close enough. Roughly 2. Still thinking Nightingale step. So we actually, I think we get a fairly decent amount. Yeah, 250. We get a decent amount from our companions. Let's see, perks. Which ones do we have? Health, sprint speed, 50 from a pack mule. think there was another one down here. There you go. 40 kilogram carrying capacity bonus from companion. So when you have a companion, get an extra 40. When you're by yourself, you lose it. Like when you go inside, like the ship. When you're on the ship, you lose that extra 40 pounds. Not that you'd need it on the ship anyway, because you're not be getting in any fights, hopefully.
Help! Someone's been killed!
Was yelling.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Are you all right? Pull yourself together and tell me what happened.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Sorry. Just spooked me. Was all.
Not much I can do for this guy.
We get to solve a murder mystery. Examine tossball betting slip. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from left field. Tossball betting. Oh, that reminds me, C-Star, did you get an elite controller? I don't remember if we talked about that before. Not. The Series 2? Not yet. I mean, I got mine. I mean, I'm playing with it right now. It's, well, you can't, well, I guess you could tell because there's no removable battery on the Series 2. I do. The grips feel much better. Of course, time will tell if, you know, they're going to have the same problems that the first one did. I don't remember if you had any problems with your Series 1 or not. But my grips kept coming off, coming loose. But the nice thing about these is instead of the sticky grip being on the back, where your fingers are, it actually wraps all the way around. So it's where your palm is when you're holding it too. Well, yours probably like the shoulder buttons and stuff. That was about the other major problem that people seem to have with it. Alright, can we look at her terminal without getting into trouble? 2. S. Nandi. Ms. Nandi, sorry to bother you about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Scylla's keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think talk to her about it? Rose, Isaac, please try to keep your windows shut. As I've tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when you have food out, provides mantis swarms, and a mantis swarm infestation is everyone's problem. Braxton, I know you keep odd hours. I know, because I've heard you coming and going at all times of the day or night. Haha. But maybe you could try to close your door a little more quietly. I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. But the wait The weight feels very similar to the original one. It's got 3 different profile settings now instead of 2. But what I was going to say before, I need to get around. I need to try messing around with the paddles on the underside, because that's supposed to be one of the main attractions of the thing. Is using paddles so you don't have to take your thumbs off the sticks. Okay, sounds good. Enjoy the rest of your night. What's left of it. Enjoy your trip. Have a safe trip. See me steal it. She's very, concentrating very hard on what she's doing. Okay, does it matter which stairs we take?
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
Huh?
Huh?
Staying long?
No, not really. Not staying at all. Just trying to find out what happened to this person.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Okay. This. Out for deliveries. Dropping a care package off with the Mathers in the old ruins south of Stellar Bay. Be back soon. Laura, I know you're reading this. Stay out of my things. Okay. Old ruins south of Stellar Bay. Yes, 7. It's cool and stay frosty. That sounds like a hell of a good combination to me. How's your weekend going, man? Burno Scythe.
Trying to get us all in trouble?
Oh, shit. Kidding me.
What do you think you're doing? Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
Oh, wow. We didn't get any negative reputation on anybody here. Interesting. Yeah, you just missed her. Literally, like 30 seconds. Are we just going to be able to walk upstairs and grab this stuff that we need? We can take everything out of the dispensary. Too bad you can't close the doors or relock them. I mean, because you'd think in a normal situation if the door is locked and you knew it was locked. Wow, we probably could have gone all the way up here and not even had to go through any of that crap. Where's the terminal? Why log in? Hack is not high enough, is it? Nope. Create new account. Error. Account setup requires a persistent connection to the central communications tower. Connection on. Alright, we should be able to go back to talk to her now. Pretty sure she's
Sounds
supposed
like
to be
rat
the
in here. Oh, it does work. I bought some
last
from Sebastian.
companion.
Cover up the salt. Trust me. This
Nice and easy.
Available for us to get. Quit drinking so much.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
You got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See? I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible. Got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stocking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
Glad to have you.
Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
I wonder if we can get what we need if we don't take her. We're definitely taking Parvati. She's going to be with us every damn step of the way. Yeah, Ellie, wait on the ship. Need Nyoka's help for now.
Mighty big gun you got there. I'm looking forward to seeing you use it.
Oh, a level up and an achievement.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
One of the complaints that people have had about the game, and are supposed to be patching it, is the font size for the subtitles is too small. Well, they were supposed to be fixing that. Okay, so what can we give her? She's got nothing pretty much. 20. So we can give her the stuff that I was going to take. $38. Two-hand melee. Lock and stealth. 6, 20. Much. Anime 7. Let's try that one. Oh, it actually looks pretty good on her too. Like a pretty decent match. All right, for the hat. Leadership skills and persuade. Let's put that on her. This game's got a setting that a lot of other games have too, like Mass Effect. She's actually wearing the hat even though you don't see it on her head. All right, perks. She's got 3. Let's see, usually I do that one, melee damage. Increase the damage dealt by this companion using melee weapons. Ranged. Ooh, that's not bad. Hey, armor. Give her armor. Damage to creatures. You did mention something about hunting, so we'll give her those. What about me? I think for me, ten more. Let's see. Give all 10 there. Get my companions extra 20% on their armor. Anchoring costs 50%. Ooh, that's not a bad one either. Right, so that anchoring is half as much. This game's got an interesting leveling up system. You'll notice, like defense, for example, I can only put points in the group. Now, if I put points in the group, both of the skills that are inside that group get the point. And it gets that way up until you get to level 50, like you see in dialogue here. Once you hit 50, then you can start putting the points into the individual categories one at a time, or however many you want to put in them, but only one of these at a time. The maximum is 100, so they go to up to 50 as a group, and then from 51 to 100 individually. So it's a fairly unique, interesting way to do it. All right, so we've got 4 more that we can do. I'm going to put 3 there. That one up to 50. Guns. Leadership, I guess. Let's see, let me grab a save. Let me, I need to take probably about a 5-minute break. Go to the restroom, top off my drink and all of that. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's do this one. About 5:13. Give me a chance to do that. I'll be back and we'll continue and see what we can do. Are you back? Return. All right, we are back. All right, let's go see. Let's see, did we get Hearth option selected? Speak. Yeah, speak with the information broker at Devil's Peak. The broker resides at a station at the top, Devil's Peak. Travel there and speak with him. Some other time. Passcode. Alright. Radio Free Monarch. Why does it say 50? Oh, it's probably because it's the
what they're doing on other colonies.
front gate. Oh, we need to give her. Let's see, what has she got for weapons? Wow. 1118, level 17. So I'm probably not going to have anything that would be better than that. Don't have anything that's level 17. The mandibular rearranger. I was mentioning earlier, for those that are not familiar with the game.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekends?
Hand to the void. I used to drop by the bar in Stellar Bay to knock a few back with the folks who had Saturdays off.
Don't know what I'd have done with that much time. I was always behind schedule anyhow.
Knowing you, you'd sit and be alone with your thoughts.
The mandibular rearranger came about. There was a weapon that during their testing had an unintended side effect in that it would rearrange people's faces as a melee weapon. So they decided to take that bug and make it a feature. And that's how that weapon came to be.
I need to talk to you, Captain.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You have a personal quest that you want to get started with?
Got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine.
Sure.
Preferably before we get to Hiram's.
Okay.
It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Okay, 3 choices. I'm honored. You're asking, and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do? Or, it's a little over anxious. What kind of danger are we talking about here? Or, I'll consider it, but we don't have time right now. No, we're not going to pick the third one for sure. She said it's on the way. She wanted to do it before we go talk to Hiram, so let's find out what kind of danger we're talking about.
Nothing we can't handle.
All right, let's hear it.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
Okay, what do you need to do, or how do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time.
Ouch.
His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
So?
A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
We're gonna have to kill a Mantiqueen? Sounds fun. Let's go. Oh, okay. To Hayes, then.
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
Alright, let's make that the active one. Companion quest. Star-Crossed Troopers. Nyoka is looking for some closure regarding her old team. First stop is a grave where she personally buried a man named Hayes. We'll take a bit of... Wow, that's a long way away. Ow. Crap. Okay. Alright.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Oh!
I am a soul.
I love this girl already. Wow. Oh, we got a heist. I will join you in your heist and I will raise you a boss fight. Alright, that doesn't... Well... Can we go... I don't know if that's... I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, if we stay on the roads, it's going to take forever. We want to take the chance. I guess the fact that I'm going that way tells me that I do take the chance of shortcut.
shreds, you say? Solid kill.
That's the last of them.
Uh-oh, what happened? The heist went badly again.
To never turn my back to you.
Oh! They can't even see this far.
Stop!
Why did it take me to settings? I don't want to go to settings. Now the question is, where did it put us back to? Oh, that's not bad. Ow.
To shreds, you say?
Is she like throwing away a
What's the last of them?
liquor bottle when she does that? Oh, man. Made his head explode.
Here we go.
Hopefully we didn't wake the whole group up again. We'll just get these guys and just go around.
I am a storm.
Lockpick.
I usually just kick him down.
That was the cooldown. Perk taking effect to get Parvati's companion ability recharged so fast. Here. Locked. Oh, requires Chastity's hideaway key. Okay, who is Chastity? And where is she? Crap. I was afraid of this. Yeah, that looks like the gully that's in the middle of the map. Yep, right through there. Alright, looks like we might have to a little backtrack. It's too bad there's no way to put a waypoint on the map. Well, I mean, while we're here, before we turn around, let's see what's down here. Looks like maybe those containers there might have some... Oh, there's a dead body in it anyway.
I swear.
Oh, nice. It kind of reminds me of kind of reminds me of Donkey in Shrek. Stay up all night telling manly stories. And in the morning we're gonna have waffles. Launcher. Yeah, the currency in the game is essentially bitcoins. Yeah, see, there's no way. Crap. Way for us to get across. So we gotta backtrack. Damn it. It's too bad we didn't have Chastity's key. We could Go through there, potentially. I wonder if there's a way to keep the mission that you're doing on the screen. Mission facilitate auto collapse inventory. Waypoint marker, action outlines, pin names, level up reminders. In waypoint markers, we don't get those all for your quest objectives. Quest updates on. There we go. That be it. Is it? All right, because that's, yeah, because we gotta get back on the road. All right, so we're on the road now. Which way do we go? Way to the right. That's not who I wanted you to attack. The big guy.
Yep.
Oh, man.
You say? You got it, Captain. No hard feelings, okay?
Man, Ash, you know, if Ashley Birch doesn't win the award for best character or whatever for Parvati in this game, there is no justice in this world. Heights. Ah, that place has been mentioned a couple of times. Conversations. All right, we'll grab these containers and just move on. We're not going to go in there. At least not yet. We'll get this one too. Like I said before, at least on normal, I don't know how.
South here, off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Yes, we do. Alright, supposed to be this way. Nyoka's on fire. Literally en fuego. Permanent concussion. Holy crap. Having been hit in the head one too many times, your mental faculties have been permanently affected. Affects mind attributes -1, but you get a perk point from it. Oh, and we get an achievement for that too. Oh, 3 of them. Too bad you can't get the... Wow, 100 kilograms carrying capacity. Super pack mule. Oh, unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. I mean, gee, she's already got so much carrying capacity as it is. Action radius of enemies. 5. Use the inhaler. Any downed companions are revived with a small amount of health. I keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. Building. Let's see what this is.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. The humidity is really uncomfortable.
To shreds, you say?
Look, I didn't mean what it's very fashionable, I swear.
We gotta get over there, Captain. Maybe they're still alive.
That's the last of them.
I don't want to get too distracted with other stuff. Is there a fast travel around here? I'm gonna dig around. Seal the door. Oh, wait a minute. Is this what's her face's? Yes, cities. Not the same door. It It is. Okay. So we just found the back door back there. All right. Let me come back there later. Oh, shit, but that didn't help us, though. Yell lab. Shit. All right, let's go back through here. This way. All right, there's a broken bridge. It's right there. Crap, what a pain in the ass this is turning out to be.
I'd stake my reputation on this being an ambush.
We ought to see if anybody's still alive. They might be too weak to call for help.
Damaged auto mechanical loader. A trail of blood leads away. That's not of any use at all. I said a trail of blood. Where's the trail of blood? I don't see it. Oh, hey, what's this? Interesting. All right, fine. Oh my god, we're never going to get this thing done. Too many distractions.
Cap!
Ow. Don't see ya. Mine close enough to blow that one up. We might have to jump over it. Sprats. Oh, what's that up there? Alright, got somebody over there. Looks like somebody named Arthur.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
I've got moves. Forget about that. What are you doing in this cave? You call those traps? I've seen nanner peels that were more dangerous. Why is he in the cave?
Hiding from the marauders that hit us, obviously. Now your turn.
Fix him
that
up.
feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago.
What's with all the traps? Or I want to know what happened here.
Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
You're dead, or looks like that turned out well. Get to the point where you're hiding in a cave.
Marauders were waiting for us. They blew the bridge and took off with the shipment.
Okay. The Marauders at the facility just west of here?
Sounds right. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Everywhere. Locked container. Don't have enough to open it. Can we be on our way now, please?
You ever been off Monarch, Nyoka? Before you met the captain,
Nyoka.
I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. Soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret. I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
Well, I'll be damned. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Teamwork, guys. Teamwork. I love it. Team building. All right, so we need to go to the right. This is over this way. All right, shall we take care of these guys while we're here?
I'll fix you right up!
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, I didn't kill him either. Wow.
Everyone all right?
Wonder why she doesn't use that blade thing that she's carrying. Alright, well, I guess we're going to try heading up this way now. Right? Yeah, keep going straight through the intersection. Oh, wait a minute. This is Fallbrook. What I want to do is we have a okay, we got a
Fallbrook's on
fast
the other
travel,
side
so.
of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Already taken enough time as it is.
That was clean.
You hiding? You scared?
Eyes up! You got it, Captain! Nice one!
I am a storm!
Man, we are so close to leveling up. All right. Just keep going on the road, cross the bridge. Take the first right after the bridge, looks like.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot.
Yeah.
Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Man.
To shreds, you say? Nice one!
Does that say safe house? Yeah, abandoned safe house. Okay. Can't fast travel to it. Whoa, 41. Alright, that's gotta be good for somebody. Heavy. she's got, she's got the top hat. Parvati's the one that's got... Give it to her. 26. 36. Let's see what she got there. Heavy block. Block +5 and stealth -5.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. Others will slope up. You up for some fun?
I am a storm!
Probably don't need to hear that every single time that she does it. Alright, go straight through here, I guess. Make sure we get everybody recharged.
Covering you!
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
Caves back east are safest. Okay, is it alright? So that means we take a ride up here, I guess? Talking about.
Boys, hit you! I'll fix you right up! To shreds, you say? Going all right? I am a storm!
As soon as I get the achievement for companion kills, I won't be doing it as much. That's why I'm doing it so much now. That's like 50. 50 kills with the companion abilities. Alright, let's see. Technically, straight ahead. Let me grab a save. Man, there's so many little nooks and crannies in this place.
Rats. It's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Alright, let's see. We need to... You notice the little pistol icon there? That essentially means your weapons need to be repaired.
We're alive.
Oh, 7,000 XP for that. Hayes' grave. Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it, you managed to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Charon.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Do we want to have her tell us about the UDL contract? Ask her why do we need their help. Let's ask about the contract.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
You didn't try to find them?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it. Or booze makes for better friends anyway. Or that's a concerning amount of baggage to carry around.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on. Let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Okay, now. Where are we going? 289. Oh, it's somewhere. There it is. Is he here? Place close. Right. Back the way we came. And if he's in that little area over there by the river or by the lake that we just passed.
I love this mountain. I can see so much from here. So many beasts would need killing. So many drinks would need drinking.
We ought to...
Go! Nice one! I see you now!
Don't kill our body, please.
Nice one! Everyone all right?
All right, can we go up through there, I wonder? Yes. Does look like the way.
Covering you!
Oh, right up the poop chute!
I am a storm!
Are you okay? Great.
Go. Yeah, see what I mean? I was talking earlier about all the little nooks and crannies. That's not what I wanted.
Covering you! That's the last
Nice
of 'em.
one.
Am I over encumbered now? Let's see where we are on the map first. Holy cow. Ways to go. If this is a companion quest, holy crap. It's longer than some of the story missions. Can't get the mods back out of it anyway. Alright. Enough room for now. Alright,
And
keep
here
going
we
down.
are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Joy. We voivode.
Wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Got. Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
Oh, sure. I'm totally a marauder. Yes, indeed. No, we're not.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
What are you doing up here? Hunting marauders? Or, thanks for the tip.
I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
Yeah, what are you waiting for? Help me kill him.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
How do I find the other C3s?
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there.
Is that an actual faction? No. Arc. Wow. Hardly even seen some of these so far. Deserters love me. Auntie Cleo was a groundbreaker. Ranged attacks inflict -1 rating for 10 seconds. Stealth. Detection radius of enemies. Whenever you are affected by a harmful combat effect, you deal increased damage. 70% movement speed during TTD for 5 seconds. 100 kilograms carrying capacity. Screw it. Take it now. Get tired of having to manage my inventory all the damn time. Let's see. Here.
Ready for this?
I am a storm!
There you go. Let the burning effect. Sniper. course, I'm sure that's probably not actually where he's standing. It's just to get into the facility. And who knows how long that's going to take through. Like Parvati's up there having fun already.
That's the last of them.
Save. Well, we've only got 10 minutes left. We won't be able to finish whatever's in here. Who knows how big it is on the inside. I can check the map when we get in. Six. Oh wow, more than that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. What's the map look like? 3.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that.
He's already dead.
Covering you!
I can at least get rid of some of our junk.
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Wish you could break down stuff that's just sitting out by itself as well, instead of stuff that's on a body. Memorandum: environmental controls installation and keycard. Barb, I know a Barb. The new environmental controls terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations, you messaged corporate about it. You get to manage it. Consider this your official notice to hide its access keycard deep in the bottom of a drawer somewhere, preferably within the archives, or in one of the station's other popular sections. Because I sure as hell will not allow our station's efficiency scores to plummet due to a pointless safety feature. Don't even think about testing this system out. The emergency sirens will make your ears bleed, and if you accidentally trigger the fire suppression system, it can suck the air from the room faster than the station's last performance review. Val. Oh, hey, is that a key? Card. What's that? Okay. Wait for this. What? Oh, it's locked down. All right. Not that kind of door.
Out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom.
It's Hiram?
And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, she hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple-berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
I need to see the information broker about.
No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
The Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you. You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force.
Oh, yeah.
I know Nyoka is, for sure. I barricaded the broadcast
Plenty of
center, but
alcohol,
I can
too.
only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
How many Marauders broke into the station, or what's in it for me? How many?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently. Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, you said you wanted something from me. Something information-related. I'll give it to you, in person, once I'm safe.
Alright, fair enough. Do that. After we pick this lock.
Great work.
Not level 10. Really? Man, this stuff is just everywhere. Like I was saying before. Looking everywhere, you won't be shy of ammo. But how do we get up? Did he say the door was open now?
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Oh, don't shoot far, buddy.
I am a storm!
When you're playing on Supernova difficulty, which is, as you might guess, the hardest difficulty in the game, I think you actually have to. All these drinks and food and stuff that I pick up that you never see me use. I think it's pretty much a requirement on that difficulty. And not only that, from what I understand, if one of your companions dies, they're gone. Permadeath. Purpleberry fizz tea. Ah, that must go back outside, right? Oh, terminal. Oh, and a mag pick. Level C, Devil's Peak Station, inclement weather warning, severe regional. Severe alert next 72 hours, chance of thunderstorms and severe thunderstorms, including lightning strike forecasts across the mountain region. Emergency protocols. As I stated in my prior 4 messages, there is simply no cause for alarm. I swear to you, Hiram, the situation is under control. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. Yes, a high-energy transmission was used for too lengthy a period of time. And yes, the generators cannot safely support that activity. Yes, and yes, they could have been damaged under load, but the point remains, nothing happened. We caught the issue in time. The engineers involved were reprimanded. I swear on my mama's grave, it will not happen again. Now please, cease contacting me for daily updates on the status of the generators. Thank you. Al. Subject, toilets. What in the black hole were you thinking, Val? At some point, space efficiency becomes the inverse to time efficiency, and one negates the other. What I mean is, how am I supposed to do my normal business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? You might like watching fellows scrub their jigglies while you are taking a steaming dump. But I don't. Sincerely, thanks for the peep show. Not really, that was sarcasm. Theodore. Toilets. On the contrary, Theo, not only is it a spatially efficient design, but it also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Don't look, or speed it up and move on. After all, the faster you're back to your station, the happier we all will be. Warmest regards, Val. Postscript. You take too many bathroom breaks, and you know it. Alright, let's see. I think this... Hey, man. Oh, no, it's not. Man, there's even more stuff. And yes, I do know that I don't have to pick up absolutely everything that's outlined in blue. I am a very sick person. I can't help myself. More messages. Oh, keycard. Devil's Peak Station, security status, running diagnostics, atmospheric controls are online. Issue detected with the automechanical controls alerting HQ. Atmospheric controls. Environmental sensor status. All sensors currently indicate a standard level range regarding temperature and chemical composition through the station. I don't know if we can use these to get rid of some of the marauders. Warning, the fire suppressant system will remove all oxygen from the chamber. Please ensure that all personnel have been safely evacuated prior to initiating the safety protocol. Proceed. Oh, it's that chamber. All right, that's where we were just at.
That's the last of them, I think.
Okay, doors open. Automechanical controls. Request for automechanical security and assistance installation. 6 minutes ago, awaiting an official response from Byzantium HQ. Gassed all the dead bodies. Maybe we got these guys too.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. My compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system.
Thank you.
I would expect nothing less from one of Nyoka's associates.
As usual, I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Told you I'm looking for a certain information, broker. Or you're not an easy man to reach, broker, quote unquote. You know why I'm here. Can we continue our conversation from the intercom now? Yeah, Nyoka needs a favor. That one.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
Well, we can pretty much pass any check that it's got. I guess the bottom one is the catch-all if you can't pass any of the checks. She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help. I've had it with your selfishness. Help her or there'll be consequences. Or you can lie. She's trying to track down a lucrative contract. We could give you a cut. But we're not going to lie. We'll go with persuade.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra too.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes
Terra
around
2.
one of their Spacer's Choice outposts.
Be like Edgewater or
These are the coordinates for the
Roseway.
outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Okay. Phineas sent me. He needs the location of the chemicals. Yes, that is true.
I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. It might take me a while this time.
Why?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
So we kick them off? This is a problem. How?
The bandwidth. There's too much blasted background noise. Nothing gets through but their local broadcasts. Which, of course, has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
We're in Stellar Bay. Why Amber Heights? Tell me about MSI and the Iconoclasts, or can't we cut them off from inside the station? Ask about these first.
Graham and his Iconoclasts believe anarchy is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it, as he's taking strides to corporatize Stellar Bay.
Okay, we're in Stellar Bay.
My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies. I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
Why Amber Heights?
Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaselessly transmitting Philosophist ramblings on my airwaves. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
Where is Amber Heights?
You'll find it directly to the east, almost in sighting distance of Devil's Peak Station.
Yeah, didn't we come across that earlier? I could just kill them all. I'll talk some sense into them.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
You're an info broker? What's that?
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will.
Talk about the board. I'm curious about MSI and Iconoclast. We already talked about that. What can you tell me about Phineas? Received any broadcasts from Earth? Let's ask about Phineas, actually.
Not much, admittedly.
Of course.
Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a raptidon of another color. I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
Wow. Okay. Font? Fountain? Excuse me? Received any broadcasts from Earth?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price. There are so many members. Do specify.
The chairman.
If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
I'd love to get the answer to that one. What are you saying?
That the chairman is politically motivated to keep Monarch from being re-recognized as a legal part of the colony, and his actions as a result are highly illegal. And that is all you will get from me regarding such a deadly piece of data. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
Could use some dirt on Sanjar. I'm curious about Graham Bryant's deep, dark secrets. What's the story between MSI and Iconoclast again? Alright, let's talk about Sanjar.
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
Wow. Mean or interesting? Very interesting.
I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1 once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night.
Okay, Graham Bryant.
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
MSI and the Iconoclasts.
You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
So MSI would have to stay behind while the other corporations left. So you're the glue that brought them together, and there was nothing in it for you, huh?
Even then, I plied my trade as an information broker, albeit in a smaller capacity. Of course, I demanded an exchange for the data. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
Why did it fall apart?
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. How low you seemingly regard my trade. I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange. How low you seemingly regard my trade. Nyoka, pick me up some Stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
All right for the taking. It's not red, so you can take it. Sit at the back door. It's
Nicely done.
course, we'll read the, correct. That's going outside. That's good. The... Terminal. Authorized broadcasters select recorded transmissions for a listing of all scheduled incoming and outgoing broadcasts. To go live, please ask your producer to initiate broadcasting. Do not begin broadcasting without the supervision of a senior producer. Thank you, Val. And now a message from our sponsors. Nothing. Ah, personal files for Hiram Blythe. Clear blue skies. Dare I say the future is looking bright indeed. I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary or the broadcast room. Sanjar and Graham are living up to their promises, and have not interfered with initial broadcasts. The deal is holding, and I believe I can make a life here. Sneaky, sneaky. Had a near miss the other day. Nearly ended up with the board on my trail. We will mark that trial firmly in the failure category. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best methods. I have found thus far that the most reliable method for evading detection within the limited frequencies of Monarch's off-world transmissions involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on several unused frequencies. My information gathering associates know how to filter out the sounds in the vocal range, in turn isolating the embedded data. And the board's authorities are none the wiser. Playing hazard has never been so thrilling, nor high stakes. Random titles should have known. Furious. Pox it all. Those imbecilic children in their hatred of each other, Sanjar and Graham, have oversaturated my keybands. They'll take down each other all right, and me right alongside them. I should never have invited them to play, but what do I do about it now? What to do about it now? What to do indeed. Route. I don't want to do those other options. Up, ladies. Alright, it says search the outpost. Station. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna grab a save. Let's step outside. Oh wow, look at that. Looks pretty cool, very Jupiter-ish. Okay, save time. Okay, that is it for the night. Day-night doubleheader for those of you that are baseball fans and know what that means. We did our normal 10 a.m. stream of Mass Effect Andromeda this morning. And then we did almost 4 hours again, this time with the Outer Worlds. Not sure. I'm trying to decide what I want to do about Saturdays. Not sure whether morning streams are better or evening streams are better. It seems to be very inconsistent as far as having folks being able to come out. So I'm not sure what I want to do about it. That's kind of why I did this, to get a gauge, see what the differences might be. So not sure yet still. All right, let's see. So let's see who's on right now so we can possibly throw a host to somebody. All right. Alien King. We haven't done him in a while, so we'll throw a host. Okay. Like he's doing Witcher still. Okay, yeah, so that's going to be it. Let's see. It's Saturday night, so no stream on Sunday. Sunday's our day off. Monday is going to be Mix It Up Monday. That's where we take a night from what we're currently playing, which will mean we will not be playing Mass Effect Andromeda on Monday, and probably not this either. What we may do, what I'm considering, we've got one more area to do in Untitled Goose Game. We might do that on Monday. We'll see, but that's where I'm leaning. So yeah, anyway, so thanks everybody for coming out. I really appreciate it. Let's see, we have a Discord, so if you're interested in joining us there, let me throw the link out there. Of course, you can go there. And also, I record all of my streams locally and upload them to YouTube and put timestamps, time markers on, missions and interesting things and stuff like that. So if you miss the live streams and not YouTube, but Twitch will only keep your videos for 2 weeks. Obviously YouTube will keep them forever at this point. So if you miss something, you can go there. You can see the link there. That is a shortened link, but it will take you to my YouTube page there as well. I would also appreciate a subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 so that I can get a vanity URL instead of the one with a bunch of numbers and letters in it that nobody understands. So anyway, that is it. I'm going to throw a host to Alien King. I will be over there in just a moment. Thanks for coming out, everybody, and I will see you on Monday, 6 o'clock p.m. Have a good weekend.